I'm like the worst person when it comes down to my phone.
That's good.
I'm good in for like 5 years. I don't want to own a phone completely. Like
that's very like next gen of you.
Next gen. Oh,
right.
Okay.
Like,
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So you're basically Gen Z now, spiritually.
I want to take it. Big up Gen Zs. What's going on? So I feel like season 2, Alfie kind of was in this world where he had a shadow kind of just looming over everything. He wasn't really too happy in his job, a bit bitter about being in Paris and everything that came with. And then he meets Emily Cooper, who is just this unicorn, and sprinkles a bit of unicorn dust on him, and she kind of just opens him up. And I think season 3, you definitely get to see the vulnerable side of Alfie, and we go on a hell of a journey. Yeah. Okay,
I want to talk about male vulnerability.
Okay.
I don't know that we really get to see that parsed out that much on television. So what was that like for you to get to play a character that really does have this sort of emotional journey?
Yeah, I feel like it definitely needs to be put on screen a hell of a lot more. And there's so many different ways vulnerability, male vulnerability can be put across through good storytelling. But this season for me, it's all down to Lily as well. Emily. I feel like she allows you to be truthful and to really kind of connect. And I feel like that's kind of the only way I know how to be vulnerable is to be allowed to be. Does that make sense? I think to someone to allow you to be vulnerable.
Yeah.
And I feel like she does that just not on screen but off screen as well. And she gets to the core of things. She'll ask you like 2-3 questions, and the third question in, you're pouring your heart out.
So tell me a little bit, there's also kind of a bromance happening between Alfie and Gabrielle.
Yeah.
Even though there's some interesting jealousy happening there too. So what is that relationship like between those two characters?
Well, I can speak for Alfie's kind of part on this. I think he wears his heart on his sleeve, and he's kind of direct in his approach to things, and he'll speak his mind. And I feel like it's difficult not to get along with him unless you're being truthful to yourself. And I feel like Gabrielle's character is truthful to himself and what he wants, where he's going in with his career and things. And I feel like it was an obvious friendship. And I always kind of feel like if Emily's into Gabrielle, then she kind of have these certain characteristics that she obviously likes, and I think that Alfie probably has them characteristics as well. So that's why they cross over, but then there's also the differences behind that. Yeah.
So we mentioned jealousy. Jealousy is kind of a plot point. It moves the plot forward in the show. What does jealousy look like in your life?
I think for Alfie, I don't think Alfie's really. I don't think he's got that kind of side to him. I don't think he sees things as an angle. I think, if anything, he sees things and wants to understand them a little bit more. And he'll joke about it. He's got his boundaries up for sure. And I don't think Alfie's got that jealous kind of side to him. I think he's just more as like, yo, screw this, I'm out situation. Or like, I support you, cool, do your thing. I'm not here for the BS. Crack on.
I like that.
I feel like that's what Alfie's kind of.
There aren't enough people that are matter of fact.
Yeah. Well, see, that's why you're so eloquent with. That's why you're good at what you do. You know what I'm saying? Because you just made what I said then, and you just did it right there in like one word, and I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, I was just beating around that bush like.
This is what we call active listening.